or you're outside of balance. Be careful what you wish for. There's a method to it, undescribed until it happens. I can feel my heartbeat pulsing in the back of my back. I can feel it in my stomach, like I've been down this choice before. Oh, crossed with possibilities, ascending and descending, staying true. And what's this that's so familiar?
Oh, he was 6 weeks early, so he wanted to be out and ready to go even before his time.
He is from St. Paul, Minnesota. He was born and raised on the east side, and then we moved down to Eagan, Minnesota. That's where he really developed his roots.
Our folks supported us, they gave us a bunch of options of stuff to get into, different sports, or they threw it out there here's a platter of stuff, and pick what you like. And I like the piano.
Nicholas was about 9 years old and he wanted to play piano.
Probably when I was young, when my grandmother told me the story, when my grandfather was passing.
And Nicky was in the basement, and Nicky played, and he was just a little boy.
I think that was 3rd grade.
Even when my husband got very ill and Nick wasn't there, out of nowhere, play the piano. Don't ever stop playing the piano. Don't ever stop.
That moved me quite a bit. So only a year after playing that, and I would say I've been inspired. And then.
But he said he wanted to take voice lessons. And I said, you can sing?
When he was starting out, he was real nervous, and
you're like, who's this guy? And he's got this shaggy hair. And
I said, now please be honest, if he can sing.
Then all of a sudden he'd start singing. I was like, whoa.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, wow.
This guy can sing.
He's got something going.
The feeling is...
The feeling is the feeling.
It's funny because no one really knows where it came from.
His name, because he sings with so much soul, people say that, and then because of the band, so just kind of hey, there's the feeling.
Pure, whatever's in your brain coming out through your instrument.
It's trying to turn it into freedom.
He's taken his music to a different level, I'll say.
I think it's just the way he works and the way he plays, and you just kind of get up there and you feel it.
That's a good sign of a good musician, is being able to speak to people in a good way.
Each different player breathes, a different breath into the song, so it keeps it fresh too, from this perspective, so that keeps it exciting and able to pour yourself into it, and again, keep it genuine.
Whoever Nick asked to play with him, they just say, yeah.
People from the Big Woo era who used to be Nick's idols, they're playing with Nick, and Nick is playing with them.
The musicians around the Twin Cities, it's a phenomenal pool of talent, and they all love Nicholas's music, and everybody wants a chance to play with them. It's been funny, the evolution of all the different band members, even with the core guys that he plays with the Feelin' Band and his Feelin' Duo. The members always change, and someone new's playing, but the old ones always come back, and it's just this huge network of musicians.
How I write and how I create is I listen. I listen for it. I listen for the chords that are already there. I listen for the rhythms that are already there. I listen for the story that's already there. And I just hear it. And I can't force it. It's just something that comes, and when it comes, sometimes it comes in multiple tunes, sometimes it comes in just words, where I will just write stuff down in my Bible, my book. That's came out with the title for that CD. I just wrote it in my book, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, so we got 5 albums under our belt right now. Working on a little EP, which is another example of the diversity of Nick's music. Not one of the CDs has been the same.
So the first album is Four-Legged Light, and that's acoustic singing, totally raw, the roots, so to speak. And as the roots grow deeper, it's the second one, Sacred Play of Life, 4-piece concept album. The third album was made before the second one, Oak Chase Way, solo piano, growth piece, huge growth piece. Fourth album is Together We're Stronger, 40 different musicians from the Twin Cities area, strings, horns, just a kaleidoscope of sound. Fifth album, Information, Dylan Na and myself, doing some electropop type stuff, trying to fit Freedom onto a CD. The sixth album, it's more string focused, trying to make something that's hauntingly beautiful.
Basically, music is his life every day, you know, listening to music, finding new stuff, playing new lines, practicing songs, writing, just, he lives it every day, all day, and I don't know what else he would even do.
Well, it's a whole new story when you talk to Nick about his fatherhood.
A frog, when it gets stuck in your throat, it couldn't resist hiccups.
You are getting to be a big boy. Look how tall you are. Can you reach up to the ceiling, tall boy?
Oh, we almost got it!
I can reach!
Oh, he loves his son.
He's one of the most warm and gentle men I've ever seen with children.
He stays home with Isaiah, his little boy, and they play, and they got just a wicked setup of toys, and he's got a just insane collection of Disney movies and every character, every toy you could probably ever imagine. You know, it's a pretty magical place.
I love it. 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 I knew like I'm here to play music, but like I always wanted to be a dad. Like I always wanted to be a father. And now that I can do that, and I am doing that, I'm filled with gratitude and with a love that, again, I don't even try to explain it, because it would like almost discredit it with words. And careful with what you got, 'cause you don't know when it'll be gone. You know what you know. Life she teaches, life she loses by. She's never gonna lose her faith, and there's gonna be a dark days, coupled with the sun's rays. Makes no difference either way. Time and time again, I'm broken. I'm the broken pieces scattered on yesterday's doorstep. Took something greater. I've been gonna lay my roots and bear fruit, and look at the world like it's new. I wanna give back, taking too much time.